In kindergarten, my mom first asked me if I wanted to be in Girl Scouts. At that time, I would have joined as a daisy. I refused. I thought it was too girly. It just wasn't my thing. By the next year, all my friends had joined, and I was ready to be a Girl Scout. I was hooked on the idea of it. And from then to about middle school, my closest friends were all Girl Scouts. We did the campouts and the typical Girl Scout things. And it was just the surface of what Girl Scout was. And then about 2 years after elementary school, in middle school, I joined the Lady Cans robotics team. And from the moment I joined the team, I saw this whole new side of Girl Scouts. I was building 120-pound robots to play games like basketball and really solve problems that could make an actual impact on the community. And on top of that, I was talking to people like Michael Dell and you know, TV stars like Mayim Bialik, or going to places like Google headquarters in California. I was seeing the impact that Girl Scouts could make, and I was now representing Girl Scouts on some level, and that was huge to me. I spent the next 3 years or so on the robotics team with my best friend, spending every day I could in the workshop. I didn't really have an interest in STEM or robotics until one of my friends took me to a Girl Scout camp where we met the Lady Cans, and right away we were hooked. The team was super interesting to me because there was a sense of power. I think the girls had a sense of urgency and passion that other teams maybe didn't have. I think when we went to competition, yeah, there were obviously co-ed teams, there were all boy teams there, but when you saw all girls teams, they were there because they wanted to be there. They were there because they wanted to push themselves. It was almost like they had a point to prove, and they weren't going to stop until people were watching and paying attention to them. I had been on the team, first time I applied for a chief position, I had been on the team for 5 years. So I felt like I had a lot of experience. I felt like I was ready to lead. I was eager for a challenge, so I think going into it, I was hoping that the team would grow with me. I think that was my biggest goal. So I was the chief operating officer, so it was my job to run day-to-day meetings, to have a plan, know what the schedule was and things like that. And I was definitely someone that all of the girls could depend on going to and asking any sort of question, and hopefully I would have the answer. So one statistic that I really love is once young girls have one interaction with a STEM activity, with our robot, with our team, they're 60% more likely to want to interact with a STEM activity again. 60% more likely. All it takes is one interaction, a 5-minute conversation with a girl about what robotics is can change her mind that much. I think when you grow up in this society where boys get Legos and girls get dolls, there's something there that needs to be changed, and I think it's a lot easier to change than we think. And I think maybe we need to be a little more patient and a little more aware. Well, you can do it. You're so capable. You're going to be with this team for a while. You're going to grow with this team, so let it happen. Challenge yourself, push yourself harder than you think is possible, and really test your limits. I think some of the greatest memories I'll have are the time with my teammates. Laughing together and crying together and pushing ourselves together are huge memories. Winning awards obviously are big memories, but I think the memories that stick with me more are the times that our robot broke down on the field, or the times that we were the day of bag and tag, the day we had to have our robot done. We found some huge problem or fly. I think those are the memories that helped me grow the most, and I think those are the memories that I'll learn more from and remember more vividly in the future. Now, today, I have plans for the future. I know where I want to go. I know what I'm passionate about, and I can thank Girl Scouts for a lot of that.